is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome back to a May I Scraplift You. So I am showing you this Cloud 9 design background paper that I have because it is from 2007. So I would say that's fairly old stash that I'm digging into. This is definitely like a stash busting video. I went through and found a 6x8 pad that was just about gone from Heidi Swap. And here it is. What is it called? Heidi Swap paper pad. From 2014. It doesn't have a name, but it's absolutely beautiful. But it only has a few pieces of paper left, and I found this layout from Lady Oscar Scraps over on Instagram, and I was like, this is the perfect layout to use scraps or a 6x6 pad or 6x8 pad. I wanted to do a 6x8 pad because I didn't want to actually trim down my photo, which is a 4x6. So I started with probably one of the more colorful papers and matted it completely just like she did. And then I am going to take all of these other papers and I am just going to tear strips. Lots and lots of strips. So definitely head over to Instagram because she has some amazing layouts. And she played with us for 30 days of sketches round 5. So tons of fun inspiration over there as well. And it's Saturday, so that means Moira is joining me. So definitely head over and see who she is scraplifting today. It's always super fun to see who she is picking. So I have all of my strips there, and I am just going to, I'm not even going to trim them down just yet. I'm just going to add them one after the other, trying not to put like the same color next to each other. And I'm just going to layer them up. So I am still using this little Sizzix tape runner. I'm not sure if I like it. It does slide really well. Like it feels good. But I'm not sure about how it's going to hold up. So that's okay. I've kind of done a new thing. Well, it's not completely new. Like I have a hard time putting away my layouts. That does happen. And so they pile up, but I have been hanging them on my wall behind me. So if you've seen my shed tour, you'll see kind of my wall. And I let them hang up there for a little bit, and then that kind of tells me if anything needs to be glued back on. So, occasionally I'll check the floor, see if there's any embellishments or anything down there. And then usually I just go after it with wet glue. If it falls off at that point, I go after it with wet glue. So we shall see when this hangs on the wall. So now that I have all of my beautiful torn layers, what I did was I just added I didn't add anything, silly me. I just trimmed off the extra. So now that the extra is trimmed off, I am going to work on some embellishing. So in the inspiration, she has a doily, so I grabbed a doily. And then she kind of has a cluster in that bottom right-hand corner of the photo and the top left-hand corner. So that is what I'm working on now, is I'm going to work on those two clusters. So she has that circular element. I'm going to do a circular element as well. And then I am going to do kind of like some label tickets up here. So it's funny, if you look at the picture doesn't necessarily explain what I want to talk about. So I definitely will have to add just a little bit of journaling. There's not going to be a ton. So this photo is of homecoming. And So it was my 20-year reunion, and so everybody met for homecoming, but it was also my son's first homecoming. My goddaughter was up for royalty. My niece was cheering for her last homecoming game because she's a senior. And so I actually chose to sit with kind of my friends and family. I did get up and go kind of say hi to the class, but then came back so I just, I don't know. I wasn't really into the whole reunion thing. So instead, I enjoyed homecoming as a parent and not necessarily as an alumni. So that's where my title's going to come in. And I think that I'm actually going to just do a little bit of journaling like around the edge because I feel like it's a little like it just needs something. So instead of a doodly border, I think I'm going to do my journaling that way. So I am not super committal. I keep moving things around. Unfortunately, those tags up there at the top, those tag stickers, they were committed and they were staying there. So I just had to make those work. So I am using, so this is an On Trend 2 pack, and I was really hoping to find the 20 out of that, but I don't know where the 1 and the 2 are, so I must have used them somewhere else because I can't find them. So I will actually grab just some thickers. So this is a Jen Hadfield sticker sheet. I wonder if it has a name on it. I feel like it's one of the new ones. Homemade. So I added like a little clip and a little phrase from there. And then I pulled out a couple of set of puffy stickers. I gotta find this layout. I don't know what any of this says. I'm so sorry. I gotta dig here. There it is. Okay. So the sticker from the sticker sheet says, "Let's go." And then the piece underneath the puffy sticker says, "Close to home," which I thought was perfect because obviously we're the home team. And then another puffy sticker up by that clip says, "Around town," because we're a town. We're around town, our town. And then since I had those puffy stickers, I grabbed these other puffy stickers from Chamel, and I had a little camera and a little floral. And then I am digging into my enamel dots, and I have this pack here from My Mind's Eye. And so I am using a couple of stars and a couple of circles, and I'm going to make 3 clusters. One is on that big alphabet piece, which I'm not sure where that came from. I want to say that's a Maggie Holmes piece of ephemera, but I thought the alphabet was kind of cute since it was like a school thing. And then I really wanted to incorporate some of that like deep blue, but I just didn't have it anywhere but in my photo. And I was thinking about bringing it in with some of those pearls, but I ultimately decided not to. So here is the, oh, I bet that is Gather. And I'm just going to pull actually 2 tiny word stickers from there. One that says hello and one that says life is sweet down there at the bottom. And again, I really thought I was going to use all of that blue, and that's kind of why I had pulled this sticker sheet out, but I did not. So I'm just going to add 20 in a gold thicker right there, and then I'm going to add years in those kind of minty tiny word stickers. So that is my layout. I hope that you enjoyed it. Definitely head over to her Instagram that I will have linked down below. If you have any questions, please leave them. I love to chat with you guys. And that's going to do it. So there is the full layout again without journaling, which is to come. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.